The problem with luxury apartments is they're either small, overpriced, or both. And that's why I'm so excited about today's place. It's a gorgeous brand new apartment with all high-end finishes in a fully remodeled building just one stop across the water in Long Island City. But the best part might be the price, because in Manhattan, this place would cost double. And just before we get on the train, I've partnered with RentCity.co where you can win a free month of rent just by reviewing your last apartment. Follow the link in the description and tell the truth about where you live or where you used to live, and you're automatically entered to win. It's that simple. But even if you don't, your honest feedback is gonna make a huge impact on someone else's apartment search. All right, here we are in Long Island City. To get here, we took the 7, and even though we're less than 10 minutes from Midtown, this is a much different part of town than Manhattan, that's for sure. Little deli right there next to the train, $1 water. That's how much a water should cost. There's also this really cool cafe right here. I can't pronounce the name, but let's check out the menu. French onion soup. Does that make this a French restaurant? Also next to the train, you've got this little bakery with plenty of outdoor seating, and there's another cafe across the street, which wants you to know they've got good scotch. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and this neighborhood's going. If you want to get some haunted furniture for your new apartment, there's an antique store. Even the entrance is a little bit haunted. There's a head right here. Very welcoming. Check this place out. This looks like a bar. Interesting decorations inside. But look, it's basically on top of the train. If you get kicked out, you just get on the train and go home. Unless you live here, then you can walk. All right, I walked into a restaurant nearby that's closed. It is starting to get hot and I do not need another sunburn. Baby sunscreen, SPF 50. If you want to get into riding, this looks like the right spot. It looks like they've got a bike for just about everyone. And I think these are used, so you should be able to save some money. Or if you're a high roller, just buy that brand new one in the window. High roller, you're still riding a bike, buddy. Nice, there's a Bear Burger. Lately at Bear Burger, I've been getting the Matador with bacon on top, but you can't go wrong with this menu. This looks like a bar, not sure what kind it is. Since we don't have the internet, I'm not sure how we'll ever find out. Over here, there's a little Greek cafe. Since we're near Astoria, a Greek cafe in this neighborhood makes perfect sense. This seems like a quiet, nice little neighborhood. You've got new residential buildings, you've got old warehouses in this parking garage. Now that I've lived in New York for over 10 years, this is as exciting as I want things to get. Just check out that view of Midtown. Right there, that's the Empire State Building. The Chrysler Building's over here somewhere. And way off in the distance, you can see One World Trade. Kind of, I'm not wearing my glasses. Funny, living in Manhattan itself costs more than this, and you don't get this kind of view, no way. There's also some restaurants and cafes by the park. And there's an empanada cart. Look at all the different flavors. And there's coffee. That's how you start your day the right way. This looks like a grocery store. That right there looks like a CVS. Does anyone care? Probably not. That right there's the building, and that right there's the leasing agent. Guys, if you want to rent any of these apartments, this is Jeremy. These are his listings. He used to work for me. Convinced him to come back because he's making a lot of money for the company he works for now. This is all my fault. Cut it out. This is really cool looking. This used to be like a standard house or something.
It was a 6-family house. They just kind of like blew it open.
Let's go take a look. This is pretty sweet. What's the rent?
$32.50 with 2 months free.
What's that net out to? Let's do some real estate math. Who can get it first? 2708. Over here we've got laundry, washer and dryer right on top of each other. And I see sunlight there, and it looks like this apartment's actually half the floor of the building, which makes sense. Here's us, there's only one neighbor. Speaking of the building, look at how cool the renovation is. It's not modern, but it looks really unique. I wonder if someone's gonna take that and put it inside their apartment. Please don't. Do me a favor, if you're having fun, hit the like button. That way YouTube will show my videos to people who haven't been totally annoyed by them yet. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe because I do tours like this every week. That's the front door. This is the living room. And the space here is great. 14 feet 5 inches by 11 feet 6 inches. Conveniently, this place comes with that TV. And if you have a dining table here and your couch and your chairs go over there, you'll have a really comfortable setup. Plus, I feel like in this corner you could set up a workstation or something. The view here is also great. We're looking out over the back of the building. There's no street noise at all because we're not facing the street. The kitchen here is a total home run. I love how it's got this breakfast bar. You can throw a couple stools under here, no problem. Plus, look, there's outlets everywhere, which means if you want to plug in something stupid like a Keurig or something practical like an air fryer, you can do that. The appliances are awesome. We got a full-size fridge with buttons so you know how cold it is. 4-burner range, a high-end oven, a nice big microwave. There's a dishwasher, and you better believe there's a sink sprayer. Almost didn't come out. As far as storage, this is where the laundry closet is. But next to it over here, we've got a walk-in coat closet. Also, you could use this hallway for something. I'm thinking like a folding table against the wall here could be useful for extra counter space. Or you could put in shelves or a rolling countertop. There's also video. I pressed all the buttons. I guess it's one of those that only lights up when your stalker approaches. The bedroom is 11 feet 8 inches by 9 feet 9 inches. We are facing the street, but it's a quiet residential street, and I don't see a lot going on out here that's gonna annoy you. Unless you're a vampire, then this natural light's probably gonna be an issue. I just realized I didn't even turn on a light. Did that do anything? It's still bright. Now, because the entryway is kind of this little hallway, you could put your bed on this side or on this side. Let's say you put the bed over here, then you can use this and this for storage. And speaking of storage, we've got this closet. Wow, this is pretty big. And there's a light, so if there's anyone hiding in here, you'll spot them. In New York, that's a feature. Let's check out the bathroom. I really like this. It's bright and new. You've got vanity lights above the sink. Under the sink, you've got some storage. And this mirror turns into a massive medicine cabinet with a mirror on the inside. Now we've got a standing shower instead of a tub, but honestly, it's really nice. You've got the sliding or swinging door, a super comfortable shower head, and look at that, there's a little soap shelf. Now I don't see a window in here, but there is a fan. So if you need to air this place out after taking a shower, what did you think I was gonna say? You can easily do that. If you wanna rent this place, in the video description, I'll put Jeremy's information and then pick another video and I'll see you in the next one.